Welcome back, my dear students. In today's session, we will see optical sources. We all know that there are two types of optical sources, LED and laser. In today's session, we will see the working of LED and the types of LED. We all know that the working principle of LED is electroluminescence. Or it can be told as spontaneous emission. What is it? All electrons are the free electrons. The free electrons will be available in the conduction band. So these electrons, by recombination, they will come to the valence band and recombine with the holes. During this process, they will emit energy in the form of light. Yeah, so actually this LED is also a p-n junction diode. If we are using normal p-n junction diode, the energy emitted will be in the form of heat. But in case of LED, the type of material is chosen in such a way that the emitted ray will be photons. So in case of LED, we are choosing materials such as gallium arsenide phosphide, aluminum gallium arsenide, etc. So here the spontaneous emission will take place and light will be emitted from the LED. LED is a p-n junction diode. It will work in the forward bias. So here a forward biased LED is shown in the diagram. The light is emitted in random directions from the LED surface. So the light will be spread from the LED surface and the light will not be in a directional nature. Now let us see the classification of LED. LEDs are classified into two types, homojunction LED and heterojunction LED. In case of homojunction LED, two different mixtures of the same type of atoms are used. So here we are using same type of atoms for fabrication of p-type as well as n-type material. Here two examples are shown. One is epitaxial and one is planar diffused. Here epitaxial grown P layer and N layer are used for LED fabrication. Here diffused P and N regions are used for LED fabrication. And in case of LED, we can say that the rays are produced from the surface in all directions. There is no direction in nature. And in case of homojunction LED, the current that is converted to optical signal will be very small amount of current. So this type of LEDs are not used for applications. Next is heterojunction LED. In heterojunction LED, we are using different type of atoms. One set of atom is used for p-type material and another set of atom is used for n-type material. It has a layered architecture as shown in the figure. So the junction is produced by sandwiching different n regions and p regions as shown in the figure, and we can make surface emitting LED as well as edge emitting LED. Here we can see Boros etched surface emitting LED. So this is a type of surface emitting LED. Here a well is etched on the surface of the LED so that the light or the optical signals are produced from the small area. The device will be more efficient than a standard surface emitting LED. Here it will be difficult. Next type is edge emitting LED. In edge emitting LED, The lines are emitted from the edges, not from the surface. Here we are fabricating in such a way that the light are produced from a confined edge. So here we can see the light that will be produced will be more compared to the surface emitting. Here we can see there is a window at the edge for producing optical signal. So this is the light cone produced. These all are about LED. In the coming session we will discuss about laser sources. Thank you.